future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Well, hello and good morning, everybody. This is Fossilized here, and you are here for my very first stream ever. So I hope you like mistakes and screw ups and dead air and all that other good stuff that will probably go along with this today. I don't know how comfortable I am with this whole streaming thing, but I've been watching so many people, and it just looks like a ball. So I thought, why not try it? Worst case, I make a fool of myself, and that's not the first time that's ever happened. A little bit about the channel. I guess I just want to try to stream some of these games. And one of the things I want to start every stream off with, at least for a while, is by showing off these little ball caps. And I'm not selling these things, so don't worry about things like that. But I had the privilege of working with the Department of the Navy as a civilian for quite a few years, and I got to go on a lot of Navy ships and meet a lot of the crew and the officers of different classes. So I wound up accumulating a lot of these ball caps and coffee mugs and things like that. So I thought I would start off with just a shout out to some of these ships every time we get one of these streams going. Anyway, the one I have on here is the USS Spruance. It's an Arleigh Burke class destroyer. Probably one of the most capable mission platforms that the Navy has, at least in my opinion. Well, I got to go on board and do some installations of a system that we were putting on there, which I guess I won't talk about. Not really important. But got to have a lot of pretty cool experiences, and like I say, meet a lot of great people. I do appreciate all the effort they put out, all the professionalism they show, and all the sacrifices they make on a daily basis. It's not an easy life being a sailor. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of, I guess, start kind of jumping into some of the other here. The game I'm wanting to play right now today is called Scum. And it's been out a while. It's still in development. It's a pretty cool game. The whole story behind it, I guess, is in the future. It's a dystopian society, and political prisoners, and I guess any prisoner they want, they can snatch up and take out to this island, and they're stuck on there. And it's like the world's greatest reality show. And they put these prisoners on there and just let them go. And it's a matter of survival and kind of a reach back to the old gladiator games of old. So except this time with assault rifles and such like that. Anyway, it's a first person shooter and survival game. I love the game. There's a lot of things in there. I don't know how well that's going to convey to streaming, but we'll give it a try. Please, let me know. Leave comments. This will probably be up on YouTube afterwards, just as a kind of an archive type thing. So yeah. So there we go. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in. For those that have played the game, I started off in my fresh spawn in the C2 area of the map, and when that comes up, I'll show it to you. And then was able to go into the C2 bunker, which is just an incredible little place for goodies. Oh shit. Okay, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with probably the most controversial part of this. This is a very realistic game, so I'm gonna try to not. Okay, how do I? I don't know how to do this without. There, I'll get behind some trees. So you have to pee and you have to poo and you have to eat and you have to drink, and there's medical and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to try to be as gentle with those functions as I can. Well, I anyway started in C2, which here's your map. So I started kind of at the slight right hand side center of C2 at that C2 bunker, and trying to figure out where the heck I was going to go. And you can see me on the map. I'm the little red dot that's over there. And so I stumbled into this little pond, and there's another bunker not too far away. But this has water, and I say, which way do I need to go? Okay, there's the cabin. And so I kind of moved off a little bit from it. But the cabin over here, it has water. It has a couple of structures, so you wouldn't have to build those yourself. I really like the base building type thing. So I want to kind of start off, I guess, by trying to. Oh, excuse me. Hang on. the important part here. So I want to kind of start off with trying to, and that's coffee, by the way. I'll usually have that or Pepsi or something like that with me, and who knows? Maybe we'll do a drunk stream someday, but that doesn't happen often. But anyway, here's the cabin as we know it, and it has a little barn. And I'm thinking with the base building, if I just put a wall or two around this, and just kind of start with that, we can try to homestead this place, and it'll be a nice little base of operations that we can then kind of go around to, because the factory's not too. Oh wait, shoot! This was not here last time I was on, so somebody has already barricaded the window. Oh, but it's not okay. They haven't claimed the door yet. In this game, you gather fame by doing different things, crafting and killing and surviving and stuff like that. Shoot. All right. Well, good enough. And this is a cool little place in the fact that loot spawns in here. Not much, but some. Like scissors. Who can do without scissors? And then one of the other cool things is these wood piles. They actually spawn logs. So and underwear. So as you build your fire and things like that, you don't have to go out and chop wood and all that. You can just kind of gather them out of here. And there's a couple of other wood piles around the cabin as well. Apparently not right there. It's got a little picnic table. Shoot, man, we can live good here. Okay, so that tells me I want to claim this place really fast. I think last I remembered it was 100, 100 fame points. I'm at 67, so I'm still quite a bit short of being able to do much with that. Oh, what is it? There's more stuff. More stuff. It's like Christmas. Okay, cigarettes. Don't really need those. Some wire. That's probably actually wire is probably a good thing to have, because I got a lot of loot when I was in that bunker. Do I have any space? Oh, I need to store stuff. I definitely need to store me some stuff. Shoot. I don't even know what to do. Okay, let's do it this way. It's not going to work. Crap. All right, I got to be smarter than the game, and I'm failing. Okay, did find some rope. I think that's the first order of business. I'm going to try to run off from here a little ways, and build a little chest and hide it in a bush, so I don't lose all my loot in case I'm killed or what have you. Oh, my hydration's really low. Okay, I'm just kind of sorry about that. I'm bouncing around like nobody's business, but my hydration is low, as you can see in the little round indicators in the lower left. So I'm going to go down to the water here and drink. Right now, I don't think they have disease in the game, so you don't have to worry about drinking dirty water. And there may be times in this game where I suddenly just shut up. I will try to say that I'm hearing something so that you kind of know what's going on. Don't think I've just had a stroke and stopped here. But as for right now, we're just going to kind of drink our fill. There's a metabolism screen. This is very, very detailed. I mean, they go down to water and food and your vitamins and minerals and things like that, and they all have an effect. This game is the most in-depth Survivor I think I've ever laid eyes on, and I love it. I love it. It's between the base building and all that. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. one of the downsides, I guess, is I've gotten kind of used to the way Tarkov works, Escape from Tarkov, and I love their combat and their weapon modifications. I love the metabolism and the survival aspects here. I just wish we had some quest, or I said quest. You can tell where I came from, but like in Tarkov, you have tasks that you're out to do, and it kind of gives you focus. Where here, you're just kind of left totally on your own. So hopefully one day there'll be some tasks that you can work on here as well. Now you have to be careful here also. You notice my intestinal volume starting to go up. If you cross a certain threshold, I think it's 80%, you're going to get diarrhea. If you fill your stomach too much, you're going to throw up, and that has negative effects. So you really don't want to. Oh, there's a mushroom or a basketball, soccer ball perhaps. So anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to run out a little bit and build me a chest, which that's going to take a little bit of work, I'm afraid. I do have the rope, which makes life a lot easier. I just need to find me a nice sized bush that I can hide stuff in, and I believe there's our candidate, right? Is that a bush or a tree? Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay, here, back in the grass again. Apparently, yeah, apparently I took in too much water, so I've got the squirts. So sorry about that. Dang it. Well, so that means a lot of that I just did was absolutely wasted. Yeah, I'd be sweating too. Absolutely wasted. So I still got some benefits from it. Not nearly enough. Okay, so shoot, I didn't even realize this. I don't have an axe. They have an incredible crafting menu. I don't want to tear that bush up because that's the first one I've seen that looks good. God, this place is really bush poor as far as trying to scrounge stuff up. So a lot of these little. Can you cut a sapling? I don't actually know. Apparently not. Do I have a knife even? Maybe that's the next thing to look at. Oh, I do have a knife. So yeah. So I can't cut the. Here's a little bush. We'll make an axe and hopefully find our way back there. Well, in addition to other players, this is a PvP thing. There are puppets, which are basically prisoners that have died and been reanimated by the show. Let's see. Okay, so I need to find some rocks, and so they're a threat, as all zombies should be. I just gotta find rocks. Okay, so now we got some rocks there. We're gonna make an axe head. I don't know how long these axes last. I may not get more than one tree out of this thing, but we'll try. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I can actually, okay, with the rope I have, I'm glad I picked that up now. So, okay, so we're going to make an axe. And I may apologize in advance for any sporadic talk I do, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing that a lot. I have a tendency to lock up when things get stressful, so we'll see. Now, where was that nice bush I really liked? Next to the tree, right there. Okay. So we're gonna cut down a tree. We're gonna make some planks, and it's probably a mistake if I cut that tree down real close. So we get some planks. We use the rope. We make a chest, and then I'm going to hide the chest, and then we're going to make our move into town and try to gather up stuff. Actually, it's probably, yeah. At this point, I'm just going to drag some logs. See if I can do that. And there's a cool way you can do this. You just kind of drag them down, and it keeps throwing them in front of you. Oh, there's some brush. That was cool. I haven't played this in a while, so some of the things I'm probably not up to date on. Absolutely. At some point, I guess I'll show you my build, but I just want to build a quick box right now. We're gonna hide it in this bush. Hopefully that works. Oh, wrong one. That's the one that requires metal. Crap. Okay, get rid of that. Where's my regular box? Right there. So I'm going to build that, and cut these into wooden planks. I didn't really look to see how many wooden planks it required. 8. Okay, so I think, yeah, get 4 out of each one of these. That'll let me build the box. Let me hide some of my stuff, and then we'll move on. And there it is. We have our box, so now we can kind of move some of our stuff in. I want to, most importantly, I want to hide that rifle. I've got several pistols. I want to get rid of those too. Oh, I don't know that I like their new inventory system with these tiny little blocks. I guess it's helpful, but I don't know. It just oh, there's an interesting part of the game. Where you at? I hear you. There is a, oh shoot, where'd he go? There's these little drones. Oh, he's in the bush. He's in the bush. There's these little drones that will occasionally pop out and film you, I guess, for the reality show. And there he goes. And they have lights, and they will screw up a very nice, any kind of good stealth move that you think you might have. Those suckers, they are evil, and they come at the worst times usually. Oh shoot! Yeah, I wish you could just, yeah, pull those in somehow. This just kind of bites. But nonetheless, I want to save a little bit of food. I don't need to take the lock with me. I'll use that when I get back. A whole lot of ammo. Okay, I'm going to run out of space because I'm not doing this very smart. But this was supposed to be just a temporary thing. Actually, I'm going to drop both pistols. I'm going to carry the rifle in just enough to kind of get me by. There's little bird sounds flapping in the breeze, and oh, there's a lot of nice ambient noise, little ambiance here, but it's just it's stressful. It's very stressful. Oh, yeah, I was talking about the stuff earlier as far as the creatures, and you got other players, which are probably the most dangerous thing there are to you. You got puppets, the little zombie-like things, and then there are wild animals here too. And those wild animals, you know, depending on what they are, is how aggressive they might be, and they will absolutely come after you. I've been run over by a pig before, and a goat, even deer inadvertently, I guess, maybe. But yeah, it's it's interesting. But the wild animals, on the other hand, are food, so that's a good thing as well. All right, so I want to take a couple of bandages. I got a compass. I want to stockpile this stuff in here. I found a claymore mine. I do have a good, fair demolition skill. I want to use that. So what happened to? Okay, so I want to make sure I carry some spare ammo. So I've got a full mag in it. I've got some partials too, it looks like. Where's? All right, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, I feel all thumbs. It's not gonna let me do that. Okay, so bring the ammo in. Okay, now load the ammo in the magazine. Put the magazine here. So I'm gonna carry a rifle and probably just a couple of mags and maybe a grenade. Because, you know, whose day can't be made better with a grenade? I'm gonna hang on to the flashlight too, because I don't know if I can use it by itself, but I would like to be able to try. I'm gonna carry one MRE with me. I need to find. I found some BMG ammo. I'm gonna use that to make some booby traps around here, for fun and profit, I guess. I'll stick with the lighter. Sorry, I'm sure this is very exciting for you guys watching me play with my inventory, but we get it done once, and maybe we get in a nice standard and don't have to keep changing. Or I'm assuming my luck is I'll get all this loaded in and I'll get shot in the back of the head. That would be pretty cool too. So, kind of show you the other side of the game. All right, so my inventory already looks suck, but this is very temporary, very temporary. And I think I'll just stop right there. All right, so what I want to do is take it what we got now. So I got a rifle, got a knife, a couple of bandages, some extra ammo and food, and this fine axe. So we're gonna hang on to that axe just because. So now I'm gonna run into town because what I need to find is enough stuff to build a flag. Um, what does that take? You put the flag down, and that allows you to, um, I guess, claim an area, and so you're the only one that can build inside that area. So bolts, toolbox, rags, and metal. Curious how hidden is that chest? I want to move it just a little bit here. Try to get that thing hard to see. And there's no place I guess you could go that it's perfect, but where can I move that? Okay. Yeah. That'll do in a pinch. Hopefully soon we'll be building and kind of go from there. All right, so the town is to the northwest, so luckily we have that, or northeast, we have that compass, so let's head that way. I got a pretty nice little setup on here. I made a improvised suppressor. I've got the nice little, not red dot, but little optic or scope columnator, I guess it's called. I'm not sure, whatever. But something a little better than just trying to point our finger and yelling bang. so I love the way they've done this. So it's a wait, what am I seeing there? Oh, there are puppets out here already. Oh, that brings to mind one of the best ways I know to get fame is to build a bow and craft some arrows. What am I close to? Anything? No, they're just kind of out here, aren't they? It's frightening. There are a lot more puppets apparently than there used to be in this game. Oh well, that makes things a little more interesting. So for right now, what I want to do is try to build me a little improvised bow, and then craft some arrows. Oh, I took out all the rope and everything else. Shoot. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this kind of the hard way. Okay, so I need to make tree bark rope, and that takes 5 wooden sticks. Yeah, so I can take one of these sticks, cut it into small sticks, and that should allow me to do the rope. Okay, got the rope going. And then with one of the long wooden sticks that's left, I can craft me a bow, and I think I'm pretty studly. So I'm gonna craft me a 35-pound bow. Hopefully I have the oomph to pull it back. And then with our leftover little sticks, we're gonna make some arrows. Yeah, wooden arrow. I wish there was a way where you could like queue up. So I want to make 5 arrows instead of doing this one at a time. But oh well, it is what it is. And I do have the military quiver I found. That's pretty cool. 3? That's all I get. Oh, there's another long wooden stick. We'll cut that into small ones. And you don't have to put arrows in your quiver. It just seems right to me. So that's what we're gonna do. And then make some more arrows. I think the quiver you can carry like 36 different kinds. Don't stack together, so you'd have to. Right now I'm making the cheapest wooden arrow. You can also make some wooden arrows with steel points and feathers, and go as high tech as you want, so to speak. High tech. Let me gather these up. I have a hard time talking and doing all this at the same time. The heck was that? I don't know. I don't like it. What in the world? I don't know that I've ever heard that. Oh, crap. Right there. Does he see me? Wow, that was a frightening sound. I don't remember them making noises like that. I'm going to get a friggin' stroke. Alright, so we're going to try to exfiltrate this area. I wonder why there's so many puppets right there. Are they everywhere? Oh, they are. There's so many more. Let's see. I gotta practice because you don't really want to shoot even with a suppressor. Because one, the sound draws other puppets, and if there's any players around, obviously they're going to go, oh look, fresh meat, come get you. So when you see a puppet, the bow's good to take them out with, or trying to do the little elbow punch. But my little avatar here is not very strong. Actually, I'm going to make some more arrows when I'm right here with the bush. Okay, we can get 4 more out of that. That'll work. This is my favorite tactic, which may have been screwed up by now, because I've heard that they now let puppets spawn inside of buildings. And at some point, I bet they have them where those suckers can jump in a window along with you. But, yeah, here we go. Alright, so we have our 11 arrows. Oh, bird sounds, little flushing birds. That's kind of scary. I want to run around with my rifle out. Is that just that little bit of time? Could be enough. Could be enough to cost you. Oh, that's a handy thing right there. These mushrooms, they provide, I want to say, vitamin. It's vitamin D or vitamin E. I don't know that I remember which one, but I'm gonna throw some of those in, because again, the survival aspect of this game is pretty good. So you got to keep all your vitamins and things up, or you really start being affected by it. Okay, so where am I? Oh, I'm a long way away. Willikers. Alright. Yes, I said Willikers. I don't really want to run out in the open field. I just, the best advice I could give you for playing a game like this is think about what you're doing, and if you wouldn't do it in real life, don't do it in the game. So running across an open field is basically just a way to say, here, shoot me, shoot me. Not to say I couldn't get hit right here, but, you never know. You never know that little tiny percentage of, oh yeah, I missed him because a tree was there or something. But we'll see. Oh, and yes, I do have a female character. That's something that came into the game. It's been a while back, but I thought, yeah, let's try that. So I did roll a female here. Oh, there you go. There's some nice view. You can see where the snow's kind of starting up there. And more importantly, you can see the wall, and that wall totally surrounds our playing area here, so you can't really get out. I'm sorry, thought I heard something. Well, it doesn't look like I've got a really good option here. I think I'm just going to go straight in. That's my narrowest approach. I think I'm just going to take my chances. And of course, noise is a big thing in this game. You can creep, oh, there's a house over there. You can creep, you can, crawl, you can run, and depending on what you're doing is how much noise you're putting out to those players and creatures around you. There's some corn. I'm actually in really good shape as far as food, but that's a good thing to note. So I got a cornfield right there. They haven't really put horticulture in the game as far as, I'm going to plant corn, but you can definitely find these little stands of corn and other vegetables around. Probably find a lot in this town up here, for that matter. And we might scarf some of that. We'll definitely eat some. Oh, my hydration's going down again. Yeah, that little bout of diarrhea did not help my cause any. Okay, so there you can start seeing the roofs of the houses way over there. So that's the town. Again, I don't like big open areas. Big open areas make a great cemetery, and I don't want to be the first one in it. So So take a chance with some of the extra noise. We're just going to try to run to get in that other set of trees. Try to stay hidden as much as we can. Have no idea how many players are on right now. No clue. No clue. It does concern me a little bit about the population of puppets. So, okay. So also, if you look over on the left-hand side, down where your stats are, oh, my little person's winded. You can see his stamina. There's health, stamina, energy, and then your hydration. And stamina drains as you do things, and the more weight you carry, the quicker it's going to go down, and you have to kind of get it back, because once your stuff runs out, your stamina, you're walking, and there's times when you really don't want to be walking. Oh, this is cool. Here's some I think it's called Ramson, and it's actually really good, and whatever the mushrooms provide, this is the other. So it's either D or E, vitamin D or vitamin E. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a few of those. Oh, so you can see my energy level is dropping, and that's because over here my food is in the negatives. So shoot, as long as we're here, let's eat some of our newfound goodness here. And I will admit, I don't know anything about mushrooms. At some point, they're going to put in that mushrooms can be harmful, or the psychiatric effects, or psychic. What, not psychic. Psychedelic. There we go. Psychedelic effects. I'm gonna go ahead and eat all these. See if we can start getting those things up. And again, you want to kind of watch, because you don't want to eat and then immediately throw it back up. Even though that'll keep myself to my fighting weight, it doesn't help the survival aspect at all. Alright, so where does that leave us? Alright, so yeah, we stopped at a pretty good spot. So hopefully that'll go up. The more you exert yourself by running, or even this jogging type thing, the more you burn up your resources, just like real life. They say that a lot. The developers do talk a lot about, we're trying to make this as realistic as possible. And it does make a really good game. But there's so many little details that you gotta... Crap. Those guys are... I'm glad they growl. Because otherwise I'd have run right into his little orange chest. I will say, puppets can be a resource too. They're not only a danger, but they're kind of a cool thing, because they have clothes, and sometimes they carry other things on them. I don't know that I've ever found a weapon on one, but you can find odds and ends. Gee whiz. They're thick. Alright, we're in semi-stealth mode right now. I should probably try to get my bow out, and actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if we can't... I'm actually going to go to first person for this. Uh-oh. I think I angered more than one. And there's a stinking bird flapping around. Okay, let's... Listen. Alright, I'm not even going to worry about loot. Well, maybe I will. I am such a sucker for loot. Doesn't look like there's much of anything. Hippie pants and some sort of a high school jacket or something, it looks like. Okay, what do we got? So, hippie pants, beanie, jock jack. Yeah, and crap. Boy, that sound is frightening. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the gun. Now this is disturbing, because I gotta pee again. Alright, so I'm going to go in the bush. God, why didn't you go before we left? Huh? Like rain on a flat rock. Oh, my energy's still really low. Really low. Doesn't seem to be helping. I'm going to go ahead and suck down one of those MREs, which sadly is going to probably lower our thirst even more. And I don't have anything to drink. If we get to that town, there's very possibly going to be wells, things like that. So we'll... Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going to kind of... Wow, yeah, so there's a lot more puppets than the last time I was on this. That's both good and bad. It does make the gameplay a lot more interesting. Makes it a lot more dangerous, too. But we are up to 96 fame now, so that's helping. Oh, wrong. How many arrows do I have left? Alright, so we're... Oh, you know, okay, I just realized I'd screwed up. All those clothes that puppet had, I can cut those into rags, and that would be part of our thing for making our flag. Shoot. Oh well, that's how we learn. That's how we learn. So depending on whether there's just puppets or just houses. Oh, see the sunflowers off in the distance there? Those are good. You can collect those things. For right now, though, I just want to kind of get myself inside a house. Do some looking around. Hopefully not find a whole lot of puppets indoors, because that makes life a whole lot more interesting. I don't know how much y'all watch YouTube videos. There's a streamer called Rakit, and he's really good. I highly recommend him. Super nice guy. Don't know why I need that, but I'm going to pick it up anyway. But he streams, and he'd lost a dog, a good friend dog of his some time ago, and he's really good with the developers. So they actually put his dog in the scenery around here. So that is Rakit's pet, this poor deceased pet, and I think that is so awesome, so awesome. All right, so we're going to start picking up any kind of clothing items that we can. At some point, we'll start stripping them down into rags. What is that? Lead plate. That's a good thing to have, because you can actually make ammunition if you have the skill, and I do. I kind of rolled my... Wow. Okay, metal. We're going to need 10 metal pieces, scraps. 10 pieces of cloth, and I think I've already got the nuts and bolts, but if I find some more, I'll be happy to take them. So this may get a little tedious, but we're in loot mode right now, ladies and gentlemen. Loot mode. So we're just going to run around and try to find anything we can that... Wow, that was loud. I'm actually going to start cutting these into rags, because I don't really need to carry a ton of stuff, but so I didn't get many out of that. But I can stack the rags together and know where we stand a little better, I think. So, where is it? There's a... Am I blind? Okay, right there. Nope. Bundle of rags. That's what I want to do. So, right now we have 6, I think. Yeah, 6 rags. So, there's 5. And we'll just hold on till we gather up some more, then we'll make another stack. So we get our 2 stacks of rags. You got to be careful, because this game is cruel. They will if you have things in your hands and know where to put it. Oh, shoot! Just what I was talking about. Yeah, so you get a puppet that spawns indoors. Whoa, baby. Hey, guy. Well, this is the opposite side of the window I'm usually doing this on. But, hey, it all works. So I'm going to try to shoot him in the leg. Hopefully I can get through all this crap. Okay, that's not working real well. He's stuck. Okay, so let's... Probably won't go for the real crafty shots then, because I just want to... I thought I heard another one behind me, so I tried to finish him off real quick. Now I want to gather up my arrows I shot. Well, not quite like gold. They are nice to keep track of. Come on. Ah! Killing me. Oh, and there's some more stuff. Well, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and strip him down right now. Yeah, if you notice, there was also a chop. So you can cut these things into pieces and make hideous little things with their heads. and other parts, I'm guessing. At one point, you could... Oh, big old dirty, nasty thing. All right, so we're going to try to make another deal of rags. And if that's enough, then we'll... Well, yeah, that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. I'm actually going to keep these pants. That's tactical military pants. I like those. Sometimes they're hard to come by. All right, so there's another stack, and I may actually gather up a third stack of rags. Just because. Just because. Okay, so... Oh, actually, there's a lot more there. So, yeah, I'm going to make one more stack of rags. They're in our inventory. And then we're done. We're done collecting rags. So, from this point on, we can start working on the metal scrap. And I'm not sure how you... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure how you rotate stuff, but we found it. All right, so we're still at 9 arrows. I don't know what happened to some. Oh, I left one in that puppet out in the woods. Oh well, that's all right. Let's see what we can find here, because I would really like to find a bottle so I can, have drink with me instead of having to run from place to place. And soda bottles work. You don't have to like that. And I'm going to actually drink that bad boy right now. I think. yeah, I got plenty of room. Got plenty of room. My internal inventory, if you will. Okay, now we find a water source, we can actually refill that bottle. But maybe not right now. Ooh, there's some water source. No, it's not. All right, so now we've got our rags. We got one metal plate. We need to start looking for metal. So I'm thinking the place we're going to find that's going to be... Oh, shoot, hang on. Grab the wrong weapon. It's going to be garages, workshops, and some of these old car wrecks. Oh, that's... What is that? Just a regular backpack. Oh, there's metal. That's a good sign. Okay. I'd like to pick up that backpack, but it's not one I really like. So, okay, so can I not? I can't throw things directly in my pack. I wonder, I see this little pie. I'm actually going to close that bag. Maybe fool some people not knowing I'm here or not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so just a double click. So I wonder, is that water? Can we drink that? No. Fire high. Oh, but there is. There is. Actually, I'm going to lay down to do this. Be a low and slow. So my water's barely in the positives, but I'm still going to try to drink some of that. Okay, so not laying down too well. I'll try to drink some more of that without getting diarrhea. Thank you. Or throwing up. And then we'll refill our water bottle. And we should be in really good shape at that point. I would ideally like to get another bottle or two to have back at our hideout. Just kind of make it a nice, comfortable, homey place to be, you know. So you can sit there and drink your water and have your food on the grill, and with the quiet sounds of zombies scratching on your bedpost. If you let them in. Otherwise, they're just scratching on the front door. But, you know, you don't want to be unfriendly. I'm not sure where bedposts came from. All right, so there's that. I'm going to stop right there for a bit. Let's take that in hand and fill it. I actually am going to lay down for this. Okay, so I can do that because it takes a while. I'm not sure these water bottles, they look fairly small, but apparently they hold a lot of water. Now, if you shot an animal, you can actually take the hide and make an improvised water bottle, which they're a little heavier and a little larger. I think for my money, I like the water bottle we have because it's only a bunch of squares. But it used to be like a single one square as opposed to like a double high or things like that. All right, so we're full up with water, so we're gonna put that back in, and I don't need this anymore. Hello. So continue on our metal search. I don't know why I keep grabbing that bow. We're gonna kind of move a little more stealthy, perhaps. Again, I gotta say I'm pretty happy that, you know, with all the you're gonna hear me go back and forth between puppets and zombies a lot. But between them, I think it actually is a really good deal that there's more of those. Make the game a little more exciting. Oh, and there's our little drone buddy again. The peach, that's nice. So we're going to kind of stick to the workshops. Oh, I was talking about vegetables. Here's like a greenhouse or something. There's a pumpkin there, which are just enormous. And you can make jack-o'-lanterns. In fact, I'm going to pick that up. Probably not going to carry it with us, but I believe I will make a jack-o'-lantern and set it somewhere for posterity's sake. Alright, so that's just a house. Where's our workshops? Oh, there's another good loot area. That's a police station right there. And they usually have some good stuff in there. You can find a lot of handguns, ammunition, melee weapons, things. Oh, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do our crafting thing. Make a jack-o'-lantern right now. And I'm going to put it up here.